course. And it's preparing. Sometimes it's taking longer than others for YouTube Live to redirect my live stream to YouTube Live, and that is working correctly. Okay, so welcome everyone. We had exams last time, and we're working on the open-ended, and for our next class, all your grades will be displayed, plus the curve will be instituted. So we will have that done. So we have 2 classes left. We have class on Monday. It's a requirement for all Monday classes to be online. And we don't have a problem for our class being online. We know how to do that. So I will be having class Monday, our regular time schedule online. Our most important class is after Thanksgiving, right there on December 1st, which I want to prepare you with, and that is your presentation for your project. So what I want to do now is I want to share my screen and know that I'm live. And I have here section J, and what I'd like you all to look at, let me turn my edit mode off so you see exactly what I see. So I'm going to go to what's due. And we can see our exam was in person, and the following Monday, which is November 14th, we'll have regular class, but we have a final project which is required for everyone here, which is due Monday, December 1st. What I'm going to be telling you now is everyone needs to be in class by 5 o'clock. Just like we were doing before the exam, everybody came on time. I want everybody to come at 5 so we can start right at 5:05 with our presentations. So I'm going to go to show you what the presentations are supposed to look like. So I'm going to go to the audit assignment instructions. So I'm going to go to audit assignment instructions, and you'll see the final project in the class presentation. You'll see that all team members must be at this presentation on December 1st. Your goal is to make sure that your website is complete. You want to make sure that your VAPI is embedded as a talk widget and your phone number works, that you can call it via a mobile phone, put it on speaker, and it can speak to us. Ensure that the website looks good also on a mobile device. Ensure that all your links work properly, and you'll be sending it to the professor for feedback. What I expect is that your project will be finished, but I like, before your final upload, I like to give you feedback. So if you would like, you can make corrections, you can make edits to it. So if I look at your PDF file here, we have 10 groups, and I will be roughly giving 7 minutes to each group. That's a short period of time, not only just to do the presentation, but I am going to interject throughout your presentation and give you comments and suggestions for improvement, if need be. Things that I like, I will say. Excellent. Other things I will point out. Since we are doing it so quickly, all students are required to be in the class, but I want each group to assign one person to give the oral presentation to for efficiency purposes. So what I want is I want everyone to do a slideshow. I don't care what software you use. Right here it says you can use PowerPoint or Google Slides. What must be emphasized is you want to make sure to give your link to others to make sure that it is not password protected. When you'll be giving your presentation, you'll have a first page where you'll be giving it your project name and your group members, who's in your group, and make sure in the first slide your website is clickable, that someone going through your slides can also look at your website. On your website, you want to showcase all the pages of your website. You'll be screen sharing just like you do in other parts of the class. When I'll ask somebody share your screen, you're going to screen share going through your website via your browser. You'll show everything to make sure that everything is working. Make sure that all your social media buttons work. You'll be able to do that. There shouldn't be any links when you're presenting it to me that are not working, because you're going to be checking that ahead of time. This is a draft. You'll show that somebody was telling me earlier that they don't have enough posts between now and December 1st. Continue making your posts that you won't have that problem. You want to make sure that you're showing your team page. It's not enough that you have pictures of everybody in your teams and their titles. You want to be able to make sure that you have a description of what each person does in your team. Show that your bookings work. Show your videos. Each student should have at least made one video on your AI tools. And you just don't want to have your video be presented with the end user looking at your website, clicking on on your videos. You want to provide a summary, a short summary on your website to show why someone should be looking at those videos. What's the purpose of you showing this video? This video that you're showing shouldn't just be, irregardless of your theme of your website, the services you're providing, it should have some sense to it. It shouldn't just be, I'm using ChatGPT for the sake of ChatGPT, right? You're going to show that your VAPI works by talking with it, asking specific questions about your company, who is in the team. Before you do this, make sure that it works. You want to show your Notebook LM podcast. Next to your Notebook LM podcast, I want you to basically state maybe that this is a podcast about our company services, because just having this is a Notebook LM podcast, people don't know, what is this a podcast about? State what that podcast is about. Show your contact page. Go back to the presentation for the rest of your slides. Showcase your SEO dashboard. And the last slide that you show to me is a contribution page. It is listing each member of your group and states specifically what each person has contributed to the project. Be specific and truthful. And we're presenting on December 1st. your entire project will be uploaded on December 12th, on December 4th. This is when our final exam is scheduled. So our project will be due at our final exam by 8 p.m. If you want to upload it earlier, you're welcome to do that. But for this class, after the first, you have the second and the third to complete your exercises. After you do your presentation with the one person, I will be giving you feedback. I would like your other team members to jot down notes of what I'm telling you to do for improvements to your project. Once you make those improvements after December 1st, then you will be recording your group via what? Via Zoom and via your one YouTube channel. And you will be doing a presentation, a formal presentation without my input. Your formal presentation will cover your entire website, what you do, and you can think about it that you're doing this recording to a group of investors that will be contributing to your company. So you will be telling them what you have in mind. Once you do that, you'll be also uploading it. And at the end of that presentation, you will also be doing a peer review. I'll be giving the assignment in the peer review. The peer review will be in the regular section. The peer review that you will be doing will be confidential. Only myself and each individual student will be seeing the peer review. The peer review, I'll be going over that with you a bit on this coming Monday, but the peer review will be taking your experiences. You'll be reviewing yourself and how you've done on the project, and you're reviewing each of your team members. Some team members contribute more than others, and your peer review will be reflecting that. Okay? So, any questions before I show you an example? I think an example is the best way to do it. So I am going to share my screen. Let me do this. I will go to my audit section of J. I will go to my assignment groups, and I'll take group 0 as the example. If you see here group 0, it should have everybody's name and their email and their phone numbers and the URL. You can see here group 1, if I look at this, they have their URL. If I click on group 0, you should have a folder that says final project. Put that folder of final project, have it at the beginning of your group. It should be at the top of your group. What I'd like at this point, also put again your URL. And what I'd like to see, since I've seen your presentation, I've seen your website on December 1st, I would like you to put in this section corrections made since the feedback is put if you've made any corrections. You know, our VAPI number didn't work. I put the VAPI number at the top, not the bottom. Whatever corrections you made, not what feedback I've gotten, because you could have I could have given you a lot of feedback and you as a group could choose, choose not to do any more corrections. That's up to you. But any corrections you made, so when I look at your website, I can concentrate on that. You will put in here also your final group Zoom link recording, just like you do in other assignments when you did group assignments. Isn't that beautiful that you know how to do it? Your final group YouTube live stream link and your AI companion summary of the meeting. Your final group presentation PowerPoint will be attached within this folder. Aaliyah, any questions about what should be in the front of this final project? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. Now, when you go into your final project, you'll see that you have your PowerPoint, and if you have any additional media, you have anything else, you can put that in here. Here it's PowerPoint plus individual media. And let me tell you, make sure if you're giving me a link, put in the link. If you're giving me the actual PowerPoint, you'll be uploading that PowerPoint. Make sure, and I can't emphasize any longer, that this link is not restricted. So in order to do that, the person that puts that link in, make sure other people in your group have clicked on it, that they have access to. Just because you have access doesn't mean that others do. So make sure that it's open to the public and that you can use it. So if I open the new tab, I should be able to view it. Others of you should be able to do it. You should be able to do it. And this was done by Lily last semester. So you can see in this case, ready to launch your career. Basically, she's going to meet the team. So in this case, which is nice, she has all, if Lily were presenting, in this case, she will be introducing who's on her team. She'll be talking about the mission, all of the social media. Don't just show me all social media, show me the social media that you have populated. So if your social media is not appropriate, you will be doing that. Also, in this case, our services, the AI support services, the SEO dashboard. Now, in this case, last semester we used FastSpot's dashboard. In this case, maybe Lily, later on, you could use your VAPI dashboard, if you could be so kind later, and put instead of the FastSpot's dashboard, your VAPI dashboard that you've done for your website.
But for the section where it shows like the chat, like since mine's like a voice.
Yeah, it showed your voice, right?
Well, like, but there's no. Oh, I guess like it auto populates after you talk.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I forgot.
Show that it's working, that you can show it, that somebody that doesn't see your, and then here how everyone contributed. And you can see that what everyone did. Okay. And then if I went back, let me just go back here one. And then you could see that what you would do, I'll just go to these are a number of this, but if I could go, I can go to Lily's here. I'm going to open a new tab, right? And you'll be going through this process. You'll be showing me your process. So the home, elevate, ready to rise, book today, listen to our Notebook LM podcast, the road to success, the network, meet our team, right? Elevate you, and then talk with our AI agent. We'll see if it works, right? And then it's connecting, and you see that it's working. Hopefully, it's connecting.
Hello, this is Alex from Elevate You. We help students navigate Wall Street through technical prep guides.
Yeah, and then you can show it after it's populated, right?
Interview prep sessions. Would you like to hear more about how AI can help you come technically sound for your next finance role.
Yeah, I want to know who's on the team.
Absolutely. Here at Elevate U, we've got a team of mentors who've been exactly where you are now and successfully navigated the finance recruiting process. They're students and recent grads who know what it takes to land those coveted roles. Let me tell you about a few of them. Lily Walsh is our CFO with experience in investment banking. Her efforts allowed her to secure a spot as a Wells Fargo IB summer analyst in 2026. She is passionate about helping college students.
Okay, you got the idea? So I know that works. You want to also take out your number. And in this one, if you get a chance, Lily, what I'm going to ask other students is not only a phone number, but that phone number, this is your AI agent, right, Lily? Is that
Yeah, that's the AI agent.
So you want to also state that. Call our AI agent, you know?
Okay.
So and talk to it, they can call it, because later on you want to make sure that you're not giving false information that they think they're going to talk to a person. That call our AI agent. So Lily will, make that update. You'll be making that update. So when I'm going through this, right, of the home, the research, and the form, that's what you need to do. Anything else, Lily, that you want to add to this?
I guess we could add a bit more like advice once we look at others' websites.
Yeah, no, but I know that, but I'm saying anything you want me to add or talk about what we'll be doing. So if I looked at it, so what do you recommend of who is here, of what website maybe I can look at? And I'll give you an example. Those that volunteer to show their website, I only think you're not going to be graded on this, but I can show you basically my way of thinking and how you can improve upon it to be ready for December 1st, because it's right around the corner. And then also you're going home for Thanksgiving too. So it's difficult to work, having all the family obligations that you say, hey, I'm on campus and I don't have anything to do. You want to enjoy your Thanksgiving as well and show gratitude. So any recommendations, Lily, on who I should look at? And then we'll ask if they're willing.
I think you should look at group 10.
Okay, and who's in group 10? If you can be so kind and let me know.
Maya, Zara, Brooke, and I think Brian Mac.
Okay, so who's here among those? Who's from group 10? Raise your hand if you're group 10. Okay, so Maya, and who else, Maya, is in your group that's here online with us?
Here.
Okay, and Zara and anyone else? And Brooke. Okay, so we have the fourth or no? Okay, so who wants to share their screen? And we'll use it as a practice session. Think about it as, instead of I'm not the AI agent, I'm the actual person, and we'll make it as if we were presenting. You'd have your website, right? But let's look at just the main thing is your website, not the PowerPoints. Everybody can create a PowerPoint. That's not, and basically you can use AI, of course, to make it nice and pretty and well. So who wants to present?
I can do it.
Okay, great. My pleasure to see it. So Maya, so go ahead and share your screen. And that's what you'll do. And let me just tell you, stop for 1 second, Maya. When we're going to be doing it, let's say you were group 1 instead of group 10, Maya. When we start at 5:05, I want you to be ready, not saying, wait a minute, hold on. It's like you're on stage already, Maya. You don't have to go get your costume and put it on, right? Put on your dancing shoes or something. You're already going on the ballroom to dance. So one of the things you want to do is each group then, and you want to even be a backup. Let's say all of a sudden, your computer freaks out, right? And it's not working. You want to have a couple of your people in the team have it available as well. They could even share the screen and you could talk about it, Maya, if they want to make that report. So one of the things you want to think about is, number 1, who are we going to get to be our presenter? Number 2, everybody's involved. Number 3, everybody has the website running, the slides going, And 4, Maya, is that if you have Brooke and all the others there, they want to be taking notes while I'll be giving you feedback. So Brooke, right now, take notes of what I'm going to be telling you guys. You guys have the advantage of getting the first feedback. So Maya, share your screen. So you ready? So you shared your screen right there, and you want to be able to see it so we all see it the right way, right? You want to be making sure that we have it. Now, what I would prefer, you want to do it this way, I would prefer you look at your published version. Maya,
Can you see it?
I can see it, but I see it as from the editor.
Okay, do you want me to go into like a whole different tab so you could see
I
it?
want to go in a whole different tab and show me your URL, because that's the first thing I want to see. I want to see it as if the public views it, not on your editing mode. So isn't that great, Maya, that we're already kind of rehearsing this together? And what I'm doing, right, everybody else is going to take advantage of it, right? So Daniel, when you're looking at Maya's work, you know it's going to be this, anything that I say to Maya is going to be pertinent to everybody. So this is what I want to see. The first thing everybody wants to see here, Maya, is their URL. Next, what is it? Next Generation Consulting.com. Okay, so I know they have a URL. So if I had a checklist, right, and Lily had the checklist, she knows that they got the URL. The second one, welcome to Next Gener AI-ation. That's cute. Consulting. I don't know if we need the welcome, but okay. But here it says, elevate your business. Help us. Let us help you take your small business to the next level by adapting to the new generation of the AI in the world, artificial intelligence.
Oh, that's a spelling error, sorry.
Okay, so one of the things, it's like we rehearsed it, Maya. We want to show the problems, right?
Yeah.
You said, Dr. Rush, can I put a spelling mistake there? Just to show you. So what we want to do is, this is everybody. What I would do is I would take this part and copy it and put it into a ChatGPT or a Gemini or Notebook LM and give it context and say, we are AI consultants for whom? What services do you want to provide? And ask it to come up with a more succinct way of telling you. Because when I read this, I'm a small business. I still don't know what you're going to help me with.
Okay.
I still don't know. Do you understand that, Brooke? And Zara, I still don't know what the problems you're going to solve for me. Okay, next, where are you going to go?
So if you scroll down, it goes
Okay, and then our mission, the exact same thing. I'm going to stop here. Our mission, we empower organizations to elevate themselves and embrace the modern world by integrating innovative technology, marketing solutions, and enhanced particular. Doesn't that sound like it was written by AI? That sounds like to me, right? You got it? So I do the exact same thing. Everywhere that you have these written parts, artificial intelligence, marketing, all of these parts, put it back into chat and get it concise. Oh, I know what you're going to solve for me. Because I think since this has been pretty pressed in time, right, Maya? We've been searching with this. We haven't gotten a full reading of really what are we going to provide. We kind of vaguely know it. So this is written. This is our mission, integration, strategy, and report. Are you planning to give all those strategy and report? And how are you planning to do that? You're gonna teach me tools. You're gonna give me tools to make my own strategy. You're gonna help me with AI tools. Are you gonna work with me as a human? Are you gonna teach me the tools? I'm asking you the questions, and you have to come up with the answer. You understand? On strategy and support, I'm a owner, let's say, of a small business. I have a restaurant. That's small business. Is that who you want to work with? I have a marketing. I have a nightclub. I don't know. How are you going to help me with strategy? strategy of my business using AI? Are you going to teach me the tools, or are you going to help me physically?
We're giving them like the tools through tutorials and then also through.
Okay, so then that's what you want to state.
Okay.
Do you understand? It really looks good. That's what, and you want to take maybe even each person, or you want to do it as a group. We have this part, you have the text already, has to be succinct of what are you providing for them? Because that's really, in that case, then you could provide a lot more clients than having to individually sit with every client, right? You could give them webinars. Okay, keep on going. Meet our team. Okay, great. I like the black and white. It has a sense. Maya, go up so I can say Maya is a CEO. She leads the firm as a marketing student. She's passionate. She's committed. Perfect. Keep on going. Brooke, keep on going. And Ryan. Very nice. Follow us along social media. I'm not going to go through this now, right? But in this case, these all need to work. And in the presentation, you'll show examples of this, right? Are all of, when I click on it, it works? Click on it.
All of our links work, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to do one just to show. Okay. So show on these things. Perfect. Make sure all of them work. Great. Go back to your website. You don't have to do any more for right now. I'm just giving you the idea. When you're presenting, make sure everything works. Okay, get in touch. Okay, get in touch for what? What do you want them to do?
Like reach out if they have any questions or
Okay,
like
for
It's like
consultation.
inquiries. So like if like you see this and like it fits like your business model
Okay, I would
and
put
you'd like
something
our help.
there and get in touch. Because what I don't want to be spammed by somebody. I know, don't you have like second thoughts are giving, I have second thoughts when I give my email and my messages. But if I want something, okay, great. Okay, then go down. So I put, instead adding and get in touch, consulting. Okay, and where's my VAPI?
I haven't finished this like footer
Okay.
yet.
Okay, so you need to know, you need to know, and you want to have two places. Let me just tell everybody then. You want to have one chat with, it basically talk to our AI agent, Maya, and then you want to have another one call our AI agent with the phone number. Or call our assistant. You have to give, when I click on it, give it the number.
Yeah, when you click on it,
What
gives-
happens when you click on it?
Well, on my computer it says like go to FaceTime.
Yeah, but that's what you don't want. So I would even put the phone number there.
Well, okay. Yeah, that makes
Put
sense.
the phone number plus put the widget of having
Oh,
the
wait,
widget.
actually, it just called for it's like I have to figure out how to do it on my computer.
Okay. All right, but we got it already. You understand? So
Yeah.
you want to have two, Maya. You want to have two. You want to have just the phone number so I can pick up and you'll do it during the presentation. You'll pick up your phone and put it on speaker and you'll dial the number to make sure it works.
Okay.
Wait, can we put, and then you'll have another one embedded in the website that says call our agent.
Okay.
Okay, and services.
So I just talked to Lily and she told me to add like the actual videos right now. I had it so
Yes.
that you click on
Exactly.
it.
Okay, so but you got the idea. Perfect, right? So you want to see in Microsoft what? We help you use. So I would
Microsoft
and what do you-
Copilot for small businesses, and then if they're on a medium scale, we primarily work with like Copilot, but if they're medium scale, we could use 365 Dynamics as well.
Okay, so you want to state that, but also what areas? I would give an example what Copilot, because a lot of people have no idea what Copilot can do. Give an example. When you give the video, you should give an example of what a small business could use for Copilot, whether it's their emails, whether it's for their marketing campaign, and ChatGPT, whether it is, and what's this 24/7? What is that?
So this I still have to like go into, but this was where
You know what I would add? this is what I would add. You know Notebook LM? Of course you do, right? I would add, could a small business use that?
Yes.
Of course they could, in many different ways. They could use it for a slideshow. They could use it for their own podcast. Let's help you create your own podcast and show them like Notebook LM. Use already something that you know, right? Zara, you guys know it already. Use and I'm telling this for everybody. Have a video on how you could incorporate a Notebook LM, a podcast for your company. And everybody said, wow. First time you heard it, Zara, it was pretty good. Did you know it before the class, Zara? Notebook LM.
Yes, I did.
Right. So you can see already that you have already a podcast. Could a small company use a podcast or the slideshow or something like that? Do that one. The VAPI, for instance, could a small business use VAPI?
Yeah, that's what this 24/7 support is.
Okay, so you could show them how we could create then, and you can show them a little bit of how to create, and you wouldn't have to go into detail of how a VAPI could do. 24 by doing this, but we'll show you how to create your AI, agent to save you time or whatever it is. Give them a scenario. Okay. Anything else?
We're working on the book online section where
Okay. And all of this book, make sure that it's saying free.
yes, and I'm gonna try to connect it to like a calendar.
Yeah, right. Perfect.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. I like the coloring. It's great.
Thank you.
Everybody looks good. This part, I'm not clear what you're doing. And now that you have a better idea, you want to state that.
Okay.
Bring to life, help, save your time. Are you busy answering the phone calls all day and getting a lot of spam or whatever it is, Are
Yeah.
you busy with, answering emails? We'll show you how, give almost like a question. Is this how we can do? Because just to use AI, I think most people even know ChatGPT now. I don't think it's not too many people, right? You agree with me, Maya, that hasn't ever used ChatGPT? Have your parents used ChatGPT, Maya?
Yes.
See, that's a thing. So if you think about if your parents used it, right, that most people, you know what I mean? Most general people that you would have used it. But what are they going to use it for? So you're giving scenarios of how they can be using it, how they can help. Questions? And this is how you would be doing your presentation. You got it. Lovely coloring. You know what I mean? Looks good. Explore our solutions. What happens when you click there on the upper right-hand corner?
That goes to the services page.
Okay, so good. Services, and then there may even be, instead of welcome to Next Generation Consulting, maybe giving a motto of help you, use AI to be, make your work less burdensome or whatever you want to say.
Okay.
And then you can go to ChatGPT or the others to help you with some kind of little motto that you want to say. But bring all of these down and bring it back to them and tell you a scenario to make it more succinct, to make it more dynamic or whatever you want. Help it, but you need to give it a scenario to make it better on the outer end.
Okay.
Okay, great. Lily, any others that you recommend me looking at? One more will do.
Group 4,
You'll get a treat. Group
Orbit
4,
Estates.
who?
It's Stephanie Perez, Connor, Adam, and Daniel.
Okay, so who wants to present? Daniel, you want to present? I see you.
Yeah, I
Got
can.
Daniel?
Just give me a minute to pull it up.
Yeah. Just put on your website. The first thing you'll be pulling up is what, Maya? The first thing you'll be pulling up is your PowerPoint. But you want to be, in this case, we're doing it off the fly, right? You'll be prepared. You'll have your website available and you'll have your PowerPoints available. And you'll click and you'll have, Daniel, what? Other people in your group, in case you know how it happens. All of a sudden in the live demo, you're in front of a whole world, right? And all of a sudden it's not working on your end. You'll be able to say, hey, can you share your screen? And you'll do the talking even, that it's not even yours.
Yeah. So should I share my screen?
Exactly. And that's what you'll do right away. I'll start with group 1 and then we'll go through it. Okay. So this is Orbit Estates,
Mm-hmm.
an intelligent real estate platform that uses artificial to predict property values, identify market, help investors make a fund. So on the top there, Orbit Estates maybe have a little motto or something that we have all this black on the top we can see. Okay. That's not
Okay.
okay. We got a picture of some real estate, I guess. All
And
right.
then when you scroll down,
Uh-huh.
there's like our
Our
purpose.
purpose, we provide, let's go back up there. Our purpose, we provide AI-powered tools to analyze real estate market. Our platform helps agents and investors. Okay, so you're telling me agent, what kind of agents? Real estate agents, is that it?
Real estate agents or like
So I would
developers.
put in real estate agents and investors make informed, faster, more profit using real-time insight. We work with real estate agent agencies, property management to enhance decision making. Okay. Okay. Given that's the fact, then I want to see what services you will provide me. Are you doing a platform? You're going to teach, you're going to have the platform and they're going to use your platform. You're going to teach them how to do this.
So yeah, you want us to put that in, like in the
No,
purpose?
I want you to think about that first. As
Oh,
Daniel, as you as a group. Hopefully everybody's writing down. Who's in your group? Connor, who else is in your group?
uh, Connor, Adam, and oh, I forgot the last person.
Okay, I saw Connor online. Who else is online? Connor, who else is in your group?
I am Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie,
Sorry.
good. Okay, so Stephanie, right. So Stephanie, write these down what I'm saying, but for this purpose, what I'd like you to do as a group, figure out what are you actually, if somebody said to you, yeah, we want your services. I love it, Stephanie. Right? What would you provide them? What would you give them today? And given that's the fact, I would want who we are. I would want this part. Now that you know it, give a background scenario to like a ChatGPT or a Copilot or whatever. Give that and see what it comes back to you and keep on refining it of what are you actually going to give me? Do you understand that, Stephanie? What can you actually provide? And then just keep on going.
Then we have like the services that we offer.
Okay, so the same thing on those services. How are you going to give those services? Are you going to teach me how to use the software? Are you going to meet me individually? Are you going to use the AI tools? Are you going to teach me how to use the AI tools?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? You said yeah to everything.
Like we need to like that's like stuff that we need to put like be more descriptive about. I think that we can
You
do
have
it.
to decide for yourself, Daniel. Are you going to teach them how to use the tools? Or are you going to come? I think that is better in the way. And if you don't want to know how to use the tools, we can do it for you. You may be doing
Yeah.
both.
I think that we were planning on doing it for them and like giving
Okay,
them
so that's
all the
it.
stuff.
And then you could put us aside. And if you'd like to learn how to do it yourselves, we're willing to do that too.
Yeah.
Because they may be a sophisticated group and say, hey, we want to teach us how to use it. Teach us how to do an AI caller. We want to have an AI caller for our company. I'm a real estate agent. I don't have time to answer the phone all the time. Okay, consulting and strategy, content automation, AI visualization. Okay. Free
And
content
then
page, free business plan, free generation, about us. Let's go down. Okay, so
yeah.
we have these. Okay,
Then
what's
at
that number? Is that a VAPI number? That's
the
62.
yeah. This is our VAPI.
And what's the other one?
Um oh
That's
I'm not
682.
sure. I'm not
You're
sure
not
about
sure.
that one.
Right. So I would say call our agent, maybe take out that 662. If
Yeah.
that's somebody's own phone number, what do you want to put a phone number there
Yeah.
right now?
And then we
And then
we
you want to
have
see chat with our agent. And I would put even that larger chat with our agent. And then I would even put that as a service.
yeah, and then we have the like offerings page and then like all the
Okay.
AIs that we use with our like phone number here as well.
And these are videos?
Yeah, these are all the videos when you click on them.
Learn how to chat, and this is like broken down. Learn how, to utilize Chat GPT to what? I don't
Uh,
know.
oh,
Uh,
I
yeah,
think that it doesn't show. We had a
okay,
problem
so
with
you got to work it out. Okay.
yeah.
Learn how to create property, visual. Okay, nice.
And
Very nice.
then just like all of the stuff here takes us to like
Okay.
uh back to like the main page.
Yeah. So that is that make it clearer, Daniel, what you need to do?
Yeah.
Make it as if, hey, this is real. We can do this. So what are we doing there? And then bring some of these back that people say, wow, pop. And what I would do, real estate agents really, I think, and real estate agents and maybe those investors can use something like a voice caller, a voice caller.
Yeah.
And you can use that as a video or
Yeah.
as a service. And maybe even, do you have your podcast?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's under the um
I would put it up front, maybe.
where was it? I know he definitely put it in.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's what I'm saying.
just
So I'd pop it in the beginning and then even say, we can create podcasts for you too.
yeah. I'm not sure where it is now, but I know it's
Yeah.
definitely in there.
Okay, so I would pop it out because it's
Okay.
nice even in the front. You got a lot of black space here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll try to
Okay, but you got the idea and your social media?
social media. We have I think about 3 to 4 posts on each
And
social
where
media
is it?
platform. On the
Where is
bottom over here.
Okay. I would maybe put that out a little bit. It's hard to see, check out our social media or something. That
Okay.
makes privacy accessibility statement. Okay. Maybe I would take out some of those and
Should
make
I
it,
stop sharing?
yeah. Everybody got the idea. But you got it already. Now everybody needs to refine it. And hey, you show it to me later, go for it. Just do the recording and take it. And then you
Yeah.
got to smooth and you can use it. But I think a lot of those things, and this is for all groups, you're going to show already Notebook LM, the podcast, right? You could even offer that as everybody could offer, if it makes sense, if you couch it right, give them the scenario and they'd say, why do I need to have a podcast? You know what I mean? I don't want to be on a show. I'm too busy, running my real estate agent. But if we can showcase you, we can create a podcast for your realty business or something like that. Are you scrambling to answer the phone all the time? Answering all the calls. We can help you, by creating a voice, caller agent for you. And then you could even have a video showing that. You know how, right, Daniel? You know already how to do podcasts, right? Yes, no, Daniel. You're muted, Daniel.
Yeah, I know how to do it. I was the one who did
Right,
the
but I'm just
notebook
saying, but you
LM.
could do that. I'm giving you examples. But the
Yeah.
main thing is two things. Is have it available, make your agent, your voice agent available, have the number itself of it and say call our AI agent, reach out and call us and speak to our AI agent and make sure
Yeah.
that everything works. And then bring together succinctly what services are you providing? What is the problem? What is the solution? How are you helping me? Just to say blah, 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 like that Daniel AI slot, be more efficient, be more effective. What are you going to help me do? Of course, I want to be more efficient, but to do what? How are you going to help me? And are you going to teach me the tools, or are you going to do it for me? Or you can say, I'll offer to do both. If you don't want to do it, we'll do it for you. We'll create a podcast for you. We'll charge you later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
An AI agent will create it for you, or we'll teach you how to do it. Some people say, it's good to know, but I don't have time to do it myself. Can you do it for me? I'll pay you as a service. Did that help, Daniel?
Yeah, definitely.
And then you'll do the PowerPoint, but the PowerPoint will be, you'll have the link there that you'll be able to do it. The PowerPoint, you can show it all, you know, and then you'll do that last slide. This is what everybody did. Daniel did this, Connor did this, you know, Stephanie did this or whatever. That last one. And then after you do that, then you'll do the recordings. You'll practice the recordings, and you've already done it one time, but you won't have me interfering all the time and telling you what I like and don't like. And then next time I see your group, Daniel, it will be that show me what I may, because we'll be later on, I'll say, show me what I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Because show me, and you said, Dr. Rush, you know, you remember that agent? Now we got it to work. Here's where I moved the podcast further up where I could use it. And just don't have a podcast. What is the podcast about? The podcast is about our services or whatever it's about. Nobody likes to click on anything, especially, you know, I teach that my students, right? We don't want to just click on anything. We learned that from the security guys. That's where all the spam can be, right, Daniel? So you at least give me some trust that what am I clicking for? So on Monday, whoever's going to go wherever you go, what I want to call it, Lily and I will be together, right, Lil? Lily, you have to seem like you're a little bit more enthusiastic that you're going to be with me again, right? That at least fake it a little bit. So Lily is excited to be with you and me, that we'll call it Polish Day. We'll come in, right? And we'll decide how we can polish this up together, that on for December 1st, we got it done to get feedback. But notice, Daniel, you can polish on your own, right? You already know when you read it, hey guys, this is not clear to me. Or we got to figure out how to do this. Yes, no, maybe so. But that's it. So Monday we'll do that. And the following Monday, that's it. After that, you'll do the recordings to investors, Daniel, and you're not going to be humming and hawing. You'll have that already planned, that presentation, it could be like 10 minutes, right? You don't have to do a lot. Even that 7 minutes may even be enough. You won't have me, you know, interfering. And you'll make it fantastic. And then you'll have the link that you can show somebody, and you'll have your website link. And you say, Daniel, and after you finish this class, what do you know about AI? Let me show you. Okay? And for next semester, what I'm going to do is I want to create a teaching assistant that's virtual. You got that, Daniel? So basically, a lot of the questions, and basically see what we can do, that it may even be a companion that teaches with me. You know, that will call up, almost like the idea. Remember, we did 1-800-CHAT-GPT? It's almost like that. When instead of asking you, Daniel, the question, let's ask the teaching assist, the virtual teaching assistant. When they ask, they don't have to ask Lily, when's the exam, right, Lily? Go out, talk to Dr. Rush's virtual teaching assistant. We'll see how it works out. Anybody wanting to work with me next semester on, I'm doing a lot of additional research on a number of different documentation tools, you can reach out to me. Okay. All right. So Lily, you want to do roll attendance,
Sure.
and then we'll meet, and then on Monday also the exam should be open and there should be a curve already set up. So people can do that. So what is it, 1571? Perfect. And stay with me if you have additional questions, comments. You want us to look at some of the things you've done. Thank you, Lily. And thank you for the other groups that showed us your work. And I think you got a sense of where we're going with this. Okay. So let me stop recording. Hold on, let me go.